Perfect, 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 perfect. Perfect, 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 perfect.
Step in the booth, yeah, the gloves hit the floor. Mike got the questions, Mish always wants more. Breaking down the fights, every jab, every scar. Talking BKFC, taking fans behind the bar. From the weigh-ins to the walk, they don't miss a beat. Giving fighters real shine, every episode's heat. No fake headlines, just respect for the game. Building up the sport while they building their name. Mike and Mish, yeah, they bringing that fire. Talking bare knuckle, taking fans up higher. From the first bell ring to the last KO. If you love the fight game, that's the place to go. Mike and Mish, keeping it real every show. Everybody tuning in, cause they already know. From the locker room talk to the champions glow. Mike and Mish got the whole scene in toes. Microphones up like it's fight night lights. Every interview packed with the stories and fights. Respect for the legends, love for the new. Giving every fighter a platform to break through. Fans in the comments, everybody locked in. Predicting every battle before they begin. Whether underdog hard or a title on the line, Mike and Mish keep the spotlight shining every time. No gloves, no fear, just grit and pride. Every punch tells a story, they're along for the ride. Win or lose, they salute the sacrifice. Cause stepping in that circle means you're paying the price. Mike and Mish, yeah, they're bringing that fire. Talking bare knuckle, taking fans up higher. From the first bell ring to the last KO. If you love the fight game, that's the place to go. Mike and Mish, keeping it real every show. Everybody tuning in, cause they already know. From the locker room talk to the champions glow. Mike and Mish got the whole scene in toes. Mike and Mish, Mike and Mish, Mike and Mish, Mike and Mish.
Yo.
Bam. Bam.
Oh, shit.
What up, Mike? It is 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Thursday, and it's the only place you want to be if you want to talk some bare knuckle fighting championship, the BKFC's numero uno podcast, the Mike and Mish Show. What up, Mike?
What is up, Kyle? And what is up, comment section? You guys are blowing up already. Holy shit. There's a lot of people here. What's going on?
Dude,
Man, we got a good episode coming up.
We got a great episode coming up. We're going to talk to a few fighters, and then we're going to bring on the one and only Russ Maxam, the man that brought us all the Extreme BKFC Fans Page, which is the biggest online community of BKFC fans you can get on. Most generous man in the biz. We're going to bring him on, and he's going to do, what is he going to do, Mike? A little cod break.
A cod break.
A little cod break.
That's what they say in the biz. They call it a cod break.
We're gonna do a little cod break with Russ and LaToya. It's gonna be a special evening, little birthday girl. Before we get started with the show, though, I got to give a huge shout out to the guy on my shirt here, the Fight Don. Mike and I, the Mike and Mish Show, and the Fight Don threw a pretty awesome watch party at Richmond Smoke in Richmond, Rhode Island on Saturday night for BKFC Sturgis. Gave away a bunch of stuff. It was great. Russ gave us a bunch of memorabilia to give out. We auctioned off an autographed plaque, autographed posters, little keychains and magnets and coasters and anything you could think of that had BKFC stuff on it. We got it and we gave it out. People were super stoked. I want to give a huge shout out to Dino, Christy, Brian, Ken, James, Mike, Eric, Matt, Scott, Christine, and Michelle. You all were winners of Mohegan Sun tickets. Congratulations to all of them. Yes. You know who Ken? You know who Ken is? You know who that is? Kenny. Ken? Kenny is CT Pizza Man. For anybody that doesn't know, this boy has been trying to get himself into the Guinness Book of World Records by eating pizza every single day of his life until he makes it into the Guinness Book of World Records. And the last time we checked, he was at like 3,378 straight days of eating pizza. Kenny,
how crazy is that?
Yeah, that's like 8 years or something like that.
3,317 days of eating pizza every day until I make it in the Guinness Book.
Yeah, he'll be there. And then Eric, congratulations to Eric. He was the winner of the 2 tickets to Fenway Park. So huge night, great fights. I mean, Brian Atchison, our first guest of the evening, we're going to bring him on in a minute. Joe Creer, it will be our first guest. One thing that we know about our first guest of the evening is how goddamn good and how goddamn tough he is, because you guys all saw what Brian Atchison is about Saturday night against Mike Jones. Who?
Mike Jones.
Mike Jones. Man, he looks like a absolute, not to steal a nickname off of somebody else, but he looks like a fucking juggernaut, doesn't he?
Yes, he's definitely a savage. That guy is brutal. We were there though. We saw the fight live, not the fight this past weekend, but the one that you're talking about
Yeah.
with Creer. And good Lord, I thought he was going to take that fight at the end, but we'll talk to him
Right.
about that.
Yeah, we'll talk to him about that. So that fight card had a lot of good stuff, and it had, I mean, Cheyenne Bentliff goes out there and takes out our friend Crystal Pittman, and I really wish that she would have made a call out because Jessica Borga has been begging for somebody to fight, and they do not have a lot of 145ers out there. Just go ahead and make that fight. You know what I mean? We saw that. We saw Bear Hill just continue on the winning track with the heavyweight division. And
Bear Hill, love that guy. That guy is fun.
yeah, super entertaining. Really nice guy too. He looks like an absolute barbarian savage, but he's like a super cool dude when you sit down and have a chat with him. He's awesome.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So
with that said, we got a couple of guests for you tonight. We do have some news about our guests tonight. We do only have 2 guests on the show this evening. Oh, not just
technically
2.
we have 4.
We have 4, but we have
That's
2
right.
fighters coming on the show. We're gonna have Dark Knight Joe Creer coming on, and we were supposed to talk to Kris Moutinho, but he had to reschedule with us. So instead of having him on the show tonight, we're just going to catch up with him at Mohegan Sun next week, and we'll do a live interview there. And instead, we're going to bring Brandon Bushaw on a little bit earlier, and then we're going to do our card break with Russ and Latoya, and then we'll wrap it up. What do you say, Mike? We go ahead and get this show on the road.
Yes.
Let's go, boy.
Let's go, boy. Let's go. Guys, stay
Let's go, boy.
tuned because when we come back, we'll be joined by the Dark Knight himself. Let's go.
There he is, the Dark Knight himself, Joe Creer. Welcome back to the show, my friend. How are you?
All right, yourself?
Very good.
Doing good.
This guy, we're going to talk to you about your upcoming event and whatnot. But before that, you heard us do the intro of the show this past weekend. There was a event out in Sturgis that had a main event, which included one of your former opponents. I think that just showed everybody exactly what you're made of, going up to 205 and fighting that fucking monster and damn near coming out with a victory. What'd you think about his performance on Saturday night? And what can you say about the power of that Mike Jones felt that night?
I've got nothing but respect for Brian, and so he went out there and he laid waste to that guy. He's a big guy. And fighting at 205, it's amazing. So good for him. Like, he knocked it out the park. And I remember when I watched it, he said, where's his title shot? And I agree with him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great job for him. Great job.
I do think that that just puts nothing but more of a feather in your cap too. It's just to show that you did that. But you've been on a tear yourself, and you're going to go out there, co-main event, Mohegan Sun, August 21st. Beautiful venue, the Mohegan Sun. We love it. We're very close to home there. I don't know if you've ever fought there before, but you're about to have a good time. Have you?
Yeah, I fought at the Mohegan Sun when I was with Bellator. But it was during COVID. It was during COVID, so we didn't have an audience. But I've been to the Mohegan Sun and the casino. We stayed at the Mohegan Sun, so it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they kind of had their hub there for a while. They were like locked into that place for the better part of maybe even a couple years. It was a long. They were in there for a long time. Would they just have like a block of rooms where you guys all just stayed and you just go from the rooms straight to the arena or do interviews and then go back to the rooms? Like, how was that set up?
Yeah, it was rough. So they had, COVID-19 protocols and everything like that. So first, I remember 2 or 3 days before we flew to Connecticut, they sent us those little COVID tests, the ones that just stick up your nose. Yeah. And we had to send it back to them just to make sure we didn't have COVID. And then we got picked up from the airport and we checked into the Mohegan Sun, and they kind of, after that, they locked us into our hotel room, and they were sending us boxes of food in like these like white like Happy Meal boxes. They sent us boxes of food, and then the Mohegan Sun, they had closed their sauna, and they closed their exercise room, and they closed their swimming pool. And I remember I was like, well, how am I going to cut weight? But the one thing that was cool was Bellator. They bought us all our own infrared saunas, and they were like, you guys can keep them or you can throw them away. And they said, if you ship it home on the airport, on the plane, it'll probably be like $50 or $60. So I was like, I'm gonna keep mine. I still got it. It's at the gym.
Is that the kind you sit in and it goes around your neck like on a chair?
Yeah, it's like up to here, and you sit.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
And
those work pretty good. I have one of the stand-up ones. Is it made by like New Recover or whatever the brand name is?
Don't have to be a brand. It's probably something.
Yeah, I have one of the brand. I have one of the tall ones that like you don't stick your head out of it. You just go all the way inside, and I love it. It gets super hot. I don't know what the temp all the way gets up to, like 160 maybe. It gets pretty fucking hot in there.
Yeah, not but what else did they do? Okay, so you guys have been there before. The event center, like where the bands, where we fought at. Since there were no patrons or whatever, so like in the hallway leading into the arena, they had partitions, and every fighter had their own little spot, and that's where I was able to work out to cut the last couple of pounds. And they also had a spot on the far side where it just had a couple of treadmills and elliptical machine and stuff like that, so you could sweat. And so it was that. Oh, and also they let us eat with the staff. The staff has like a cafeteria, and it was like, yeah, you guys will eat with the staff as well. But all we're going from the hotel room to our little spot so we can train, back to the hotel room. And then when we got off the plane, the first thing we did in the Mohegan Sun was take another COVID test, and so they could see it in front of them. And so they locked us in. that was it.
And that fucking we lived through that. Isn't that wild that actually happened?
Yeah,
fucking nuts. Mike and
I feel like you were in Seg. You go out for an hour. You got 1 hour, 23 hours in Seg. You got 1 hour outside in the yard. That's it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Is there anybody around? Like you said, there was workers, but were they just cleaners and cooks? But was there anybody there, like gambling or doing anything, or was it just?
So I noticed. So there were still people gambling. They had their
of course there was
their masks on, and they had to like 6 feet apart or something like that. And I remember after the fight, my coaches, they're at the bar. So I was like, okay, so I don't understand. I think it was more Bellator. They wanted to make sure that their fighting stock didn't get sick, because then you don't have an event if everybody had COVID. So
fucking wild. It's really wild.
At one point, it was like, right? It was like, 6 degrees of separation. Basically, it's like anybody around you would get the boot. At first it was like, okay, this person has COVID, so any person you came in contact with, they got to go 2-week quarantine. Yeah. Everyone around. At work, we were practically begging for people to say they were near you. Judy over here and admin, she's she's got COVID. It's like, you got Judy. Hey, Judy, can you please say that you were near me? You know what I mean? So you can get out of work for 2 weeks. I was begging for people to say they were near me. Never got. I got lucky one time. Every time they came to our facility, right? They'd come to the facility. They'd say 10% of people got to do the nose swab. But like half the people were like, I'm not doing that. So I'd be like, I'll go do it. 100%. Every single time they did it, me and this guy Brown, we'd go over and we would do the nose swab to see if we could come up positive to get 2 weeks off of work. Never happened. Never happened. Not one time. That's karma right there. My ass. Nope. Other people were getting off left and right except me. Unbelievable.
Yeah. Unreal. And now, Joe, you're going back to Mohegan Sun. This time the world is back to normal again, and you're fighting a fucking complete maniac, as we all know him as. But I think that he's got a big, tall task on his hands when he goes and sees you on August 21st. What do you think? I got a couple questions. What do you think about Cody Vidal's whole shtick that he does, the whole persona? And tell me, why is this not a good match for him?
I mean, so with his shtick, I mean, everybody's got to have something that motivates them. Like, you know, it gets them hyped, gets them ready, gets them where they need to be in order for them to perform. I don't personally use a character. Like, anybody that meets me, what you see is what you get most of the time. So, I mean, if that's what he needs in order for him to get himself ready, good for him. Our styles clash, and that makes an exciting fight because our styles clash. You know, he's all in or he's all out, but like more than likely he's all in. He's smash mouth style striking, big overhands, left hooks, come down the pipe, step inside my center line, come down the pipe, try to smother you, put his hands on you to kind of stop you from throwing, tie you up if he has to, throw punches from inside of the dirty boxing and the tie-ups, while my style is more like finesse. It's like I'm like a fencer, I'm like a swashbuckler or a swordsman. So it's definitely a styles clash thing. And I know that from what I can see, he's got heart. Like, he will, you know, try to stay there. And some things that I know about myself from historical fights is somebody left a comment. It always stays with me. They say Creer's he's too tough for his own good. Yeah, and like yeah, I was like, well, I don't think so. I think I'm a bitch most of the time. But you know, it's a good fight. Styles make a fight. It's styles clash. I definitely think that too tough for his own good is a good way to also describe Cody as well. I think it hits the nail on the head with him. He's willing to take damage to give damage for sure. I don't know if that's the greatest approach with everybody though. No, and that's the thing, you know, like with me, the only reason I can still fight at this advanced age is because I try my best to ensure that I don't take as much damage. My coach raised me on being able to hit and not get hit. And I remember when I was an amateur, I used to fight really, really boring. I used to say long and straight. And if they get too close, I'd time up, let the referee do their job, go back to being long and straight, time up, you know. So I'm excited at everything. I'm excited. I'm nervous, and nervousness is okay. It's not fear. I'm like excited, and I need those nerves because sometimes I've gone into fights with no nerves, and sometimes those fights don't turn out the way you want them to. But yeah, I'm excited, and I like to compete. I like fighting. I've been in love with fighting my entire life.
So we've heard that from a lot of fighters, what you just said about, like, you know, if you don't have nerves, sometimes you just can't perform. There's something about that nervousness. What do you think that is?
The nerves?
Why do you think? Yeah. Why do you think that happens? Where, like, if you feel calmer coming out to the fight, you don't do as well. Like, I've heard that from a lot of fighters where they're like, I come out, I don't have nerves, I don't tend to perform as well.
Yeah.
Is like your reaction time off because like
Yeah.
you're not there, you're sensing height. It's just not there.
So historically, when I had no nerves whatsoever for a fight, I think there was maybe like a delay in my reaction time, because I'd say, okay, you know, I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna impose my will, and I'm gonna go out there and do it, and it's gonna be easy, and I'm not gonna worry about anything. And but then like maybe you feel the pressure of your opponent, or you might get hit or something, and you're like, oh shit, and that's when you wake up. And like once you wake up, you can start operating. But I mean, I like nerves going into fights. Like say, for example, like with nerves, especially with me, the way my brain works, like all scenarios, like everything's always firing off. Like, well, what if this happens? What if I do this? What if he hits me here? What if this happens? What if I fall over on my face and trip over my ankles? What if, you know, it's all these things, and that my brain's like, okay, what happens here? Or how do I beat this? Or he's good at this, or I'm good at that. He may have seen that I'm good at this. He might be bad at this. You know what I'm saying? So on and so forth. So it's a lot that goes on, but that's why I just I stay focused. Like I write things, and I've got like a textbook for this fight of things that I want to do and things that I feel as though his strengths are, and some of the plans are how to negate them. Some of them is how to just avoid them completely. Well, negation is avoiding an opponent, but like using it against them, things like that. But you never know what happens until that bell rings. You know, everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face, and then you better have another plan. You better have a plan B. You can't commit fully to plan A all the time. But that's why you have to remain malleable when it comes to martial arts or fighting.
I think going back to the nerves thing that Mike talked about, and you and I and Mike are all military guys, so it's like complacency will get you killed. You know what I mean?
That's
like
right.
if you're not head on a swivel, you know, ready for anything at any time, you're just a sitting duck. You know what I mean?
That's right.
And you go in there complacent and comfortable and like thinking that you have it all fucking cushy. Next thing you know, you lose somebody and you have to react. You know what I mean?
And then, yes, you're right.
So that's what it is. I mean, I think if you don't go into a fight with a little bit of nerves, I don't know how human you actually are. You got to have a little bit in you to have that fight or flight come out. You know what I mean? Yeah. I wanted to ask you real quick about his last fight, because all of his fights in the BKFC, the last fight was the closest opponent to a U-type fighter. You know what I mean? A tall, long guy with a great jab. Did you learn a lot from his last fight against Jomi that you're taking with you into this fight, or do you not rely too much on watching film?
I mean, I watch film just so I can get an ideal of the opponent, just so I can get a picture in my head. What I always care about the most is like my abilities, what I can do, and how I can go about imposing my will and things that I want to do. Like I said, if I have to be like absolutely honest, I felt like Jomi wasn't ready to fight Cody. And I'm just being honest, so people might get offended or whatever, but like you can tell from like the level of fitness. You understand? And like I was like, oh, and like with me, I was like, if you come in there and like you don't look the part, maybe you shouldn't be in the ring. And that's not me speaking ill or whatever, but like, especially with an opponent like Cody, you know, he's coming, you know, and like you have to have respected it enough. And really, honestly, I say, I felt like maybe Jomi was on the shelf too long. Like one thing I hate doing is sitting by the phone or sitting by the computer waiting on like an email or a text like, hey, we got this opponent, would you like to fight? And now one thing I can say that I'm very blessed by having is when it comes to the BKFC guys, they've kept me active. I fight like every 4 to 6 months is when I fight. And I feel, you guys can do the statistics or look it up yourselves, feel like I'm one of the very active guys in BKFC because they know
I
I'm
would agree
willing
with
to
it.
fight.
This
I
is your
want to
10th.
fight.
This is your 10th fight. 10th,
Yes.
Joe.
Yes. Yeah. And,
Not a lot of fighters out there with double-digit fights. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. And like I mean, all you got to do is call me, and I'm going to say, and that's another thing. I'm going to say yes. I'm not going to say no to anyone. That's how I ended up fighting Bryant, because I was actually supposed to be fighting Joe Riggs at Sturgis a couple of years back, and something happened, and he pulled out, his name got dropped or whatever, and like Bryant's opponent, something happened to his original opponent, and something happened to my original opponent, and then they were like, "Would you fight that guy?" I was like, "Cool, I don't have to cut weight. Of course I'll fight that guy." You know? And but I don't say no to people. Like I just don't say no because I'm older. So like I'd much rather be active because I don't want to sit on the shelf because, you know, the longer, if I'm not competing, my age starts catching up with me, like in my joints. I can feel it in my joints or something like that, you know. So
you got to get out there.
Got to get out there.
Got to get out there and get that. You know, you got to get out there, get it done, get on the title run. Actually, as soon as you said you guys can look it up, of course, I'm looking it up. So, look, I can't even believe this because I feel like time flies, right? And we talked to you. We've had a few interviews with you, you know, and we were at Sturgis, the first Sturgis event, and man, you fought first in February of 2023. Right. So I can't believe it was that long ago already. You fought twice that year, and every year since then, you fought 3 times, this next fight being your 3rd time this year.
Right.
And that's pretty active for a bare knuckle fighter. And a lot of people say, like, I get this a lot when I tell people about bare knuckle. They go, "Man, probably can't get too many fights there." And I'm like, I don't know. I think you'd be surprised. You know, because you do have people that come and go, but I don't think it's because of the bare knuckle aspect when it comes to damage. I just think that just maybe it wasn't their thing. But I see people fighting, and look at you, 3 years, right? And you're at 10 fights. That's a lot of fights, I feel like, for that amount of time. I mean, 4 do you think 4 would be perfect or too much? Or you think 3 is the perfect number for a year for bare knuckle?
3 is a good number, but if I can fit a 4th one in, cool.
Yeah.
Like I just like I'm not going to say no to anybody. And that's not ego, it's not arrogance or anything. It's just, why say no? Like my coach used to tell me, he said, "Hey, why are you training? If you're not fighting, why are you training?" And I was like, "Got you." You know, just like my coach used to say, he said, "Every coach wants a world champion." And I remember that. I gotta keep working.
Real quick stat here. From May 25 through August 2026, you have fought 5 times, so about 15 and a half months.
5 times 15 months. Oof.
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude. That is great. That is who was it that, man, that was remember Gogo Slavetsky fought like 7 times in like 13 months or something. Like that was the most we ended.
He was doing like 2-week.
It was like every 2 months this dude was on a card, and he kind of it fizzled out after a while. He became a world champion, then he went and did something else. But like the run you're on right now is like those type of numbers, which not a lot of guys can pull off. And hopefully, you know, I mean, hopefully you could keep the pace going, keep the wins going, because we, you know, all roads lead to Lorenzo, and you guys have a past. So why wouldn't you want to win a world championship against a guy like Juggernaut Hunt, who is the consensus #1 fighter of all time in this sport, and you happen to have a win over him in MMA? So it would be just a story, you know, perfectly written, right?
Yes, sir. That's all I want. That's what I'm working towards.
That's awesome, man.
Well,
hey,
we're looking forward to that.
Yeah, we're going to be seeing you next week at the Mohegan Sun. This time you'll have an actual crowd. It won't be nothing going up, you know, no Q-tips up your nose, no COVID mask, no bullshit, no Happy
no
Meals.
boxing in cubicles.
Nothing. You're going to be out there, weigh-ins in front of a crowd, fighting in front of 7,000. It's going to be a great time. Before we finish up with you, though, Mike and I have brought back the speed round. We're just going to do 4 quick questions with you, not fight-related. Some of them fight-related, but more fun. Let me ask you this one. First one right out the gate. You could steal one attribute from any fighter. What are you taking and from who?
Are we talking about bare knuckle fighters?
Anyone, any fighter. You got a fighter out there that you'd like to take an attribute from? Go ahead.
I mean, any fighter out there. I'd definitely say maybe, Pernell Whitaker's elusiveness.
There you go.
Pernell
Or-
Whitaker. Nice.
Pernell Whitaker. Elusiveness. Not Mike Perry's face.
No.
the face of fucking iron. All right. Number 2, Mike.
You've got $20 left in your bank account. What are you spending it on? Can't save it.
Maybe some Korean ramen.
Some Korean
Nice.
ramen?
Love
Is that
that.
what you said?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Love ramen, huh?
It
You gotta love ramen if you're spending your last 20 on it.
Yeah.
is food. Like
It's
I
food,
went
you gotta
straight
survive.
to food. I went straight to food myself. So did my son when I asked him that question earlier tonight.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Yeah.
Here we go. Speed round. If you weren't a fighter, what job would you be doing right now?
If I weren't a fighter, I'd probably be in some office somewhere doing human resources.
And then boxing in the cubicle.
Yeah.
Joe, where's the reports? What are you doing?
Human
Just
resource.
living a dream. In another world, I think
His
I'm bare knuckle
TPS
fighting,
reports
but
need
I'm
to
in
get
this
reported.
freaking
Need to
cubicle.
be in.
Finish the sentence. Joe Creer is the absolute
All right, number
worst
4, Mike.
person. Sorry. Finish the sentence. Joe Creer is the absolute worst person to blank with.
Do drugs with. I don't know. Do drugs with.
Speed round. Come on.
To do drugs with. I wonder why. This guy doesn't want to do anything. You're no fun, man.
All right, and the last one is a bonus question, and this one's a fun one. Last one, bonus question. Aliens come and land here tomorrow. You have to pick one BKFC fighter to be an ambassador to represent humanity. A BKFC fighter to go out there and speak to these aliens and represent the human race. Who are you sending out there?
BKFC fighter. I'm gonna say my friend Taylor Starling.
Okay. There
Yeah.
you go.
That was a good answer. I didn't even think of Taylor. That's a really good answer. Awesome
Yes.
job, Joe. I love that. Joe, thank you for coming on tonight. Before we let you go, we'll give you a minute. Any final words to everybody that's going to be paying attention next week? Anybody who's going to be at Mohegan Sun watching you fight Cody, the Knuckle Maniac Vidal, and any message to Cody, if you have one, go ahead, take a minute, do it now. The floor is yours.
I want to thank Russ Maxam, super fan, Russ Maxam from BKFC. He sent me like a box of things because he wasn't going to be able to make the fight. So he sent me a box of stuff like he always does because he's great. And so I appreciate him for that. And I definitely want to thank my training partners and my sparring partners who actually like committed themselves and found the time to come in and work with me. We put in a lot of rounds and we're still working. We got until next week, Tuesday. So we're still working. And, I'm excited to go back to Connecticut. And my little brother, he's an adult. My brother's actually stationed there. He's in the Navy. So he was like, I'm literally like 10 minutes away from the Mohegan Sun. So I get to see him and that's cool.
That's awesome.
So I'm really excited. I'm nervous. I'm calm. I'm excited. I'm ready. That's the most important thing. I'm ready. So that's about it.
Hell yeah.
Awesome stuff. Mike and I are about 10 minutes from where your brother's probably stationed when we're at work.
Yep.
Our
Right up the
our
road.
facility is right up the road from where your brother's at. It's a great little area there, and we can't wait to see you at Mohegan Sun next week. Thank you so much for coming on. Mike, do you got anything left for the Dark Knight?
Listen, everybody better be watching this event. And to be honest with you, a lot of our fans and people watching in the area, you better be at the damn event. That's what I'm saying. Joe Creer is going to knock your ass out. He didn't say that, but I'm saying that. You better be there.
He's fighting
I'm
everyone.
threatening people now. Listen, look at this. Look at this. Sorry, that's the wrong one. I forgot to upload the other one. Here we go. So listen, this card, the top 2 fights are fantastic, right? Henry versus Snake and Creer versus Vidal. It's not being talked about enough. I cannot believe that the emphasis has not been put on this fight because, listen, yeah, Fenway's at the end of the month, but I'm going to tell you right now, this card, those 2 top fights are unbelievable. And then we got Bushaw coming up. He's on the card. That card is a bare knuckle fighter's paradise. I love this fight card so much. Thank you so much for coming on. We will see you in just a week. I mean, it's just a few days away. And look, you're always a great dude. Super honest. I love how you take the speed round questions very serious. You're very serious. You got to get that right answer out there. And thank you so much for that. You're welcome back anytime, my friend. And everybody else, stay tuned because when we come back, we'll be joined by Brandon Bushaw. Later.
Later, Joe. See you in a week.
Catch you later, my friends. Yes, sir.
There he
Yo,
is.
yo, 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 yo.
What's up, man? How are you?
Did you freeze?
frozen?
He's been, I've been
What's
seeing him.
up?
Oh, there he goes. Oh, he caught up. He caught up. There he is. What's up, man? You froze for a second there. We lost you, but you're back. You're back in action.
Oh, yes, sir. Let's pray the internet hangs in there.
Oh,
You know-
go ahead.
I was going to say, you know, it's been a while. I feel like we haven't seen you for a little bit. What's going on? We've been.
Dude, I've been waiting, man. Waiting. I was supposed to fight up in Jersey last October.
Yeah.
And you know, short notice and things got a little haywire with my medicals. It happens. I know they're just trying to protect us, but ended up being a false reading. And so I've been chomping at the bit ever since, just waiting for the call.
I remember that. I remember sitting downstairs in the lobby bar, sitting there. I think I was eating some food. I was talking with Jessica Borga's husband. We were just bullshitting, and then we see Brandon Bushaw, not so happy, walking through the lobby. I'm like, "What the fuck's happening here? You were supposed to fight Pat Sullivan, right?"
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
And I've been
that's
wanting that one. And I'm so damn naive. I'm walking to the room, and because I took the fight on like 8 days and had to jump through all these loops to get my medicals done and get there. So I got a call that the doctor wanted to see me down in the lobby. And in my head, I'm like, oh, he's probably going to be like, great job. I know we put you through a lot. You got it all done. And then I kind of got blindsided by that, the commission pulling the fight. But shit happens, man.
Do you remember, or are you even at liberty to talk about, like, what was the mix-up? What was what? Because I remember, like, you guys thought you had everything square. And I remember just how upset you were after, like, jumping through the hoops on such short notice. You were ready to go. You were in great shape. Do you remember what it was? Or was it just like a couple T's weren't crossed and a couple I's weren't dotted? What was it?
I think we lost him again. I think he froze out. He been froze out just now. He done froze out. But while he's coming back, right? Let's talk about this damn fight card, right?
Yeah.
Am I right? They're not talking about these top 2 fights enough. Or the
Brandon,
whole card, really, but
You're
you there?
frozen. If you need to pop
all right,
out, come back in.
I'll take him off there. Let's keep going, and when I see him moving,
Well,
we'll pop him back in.
Right at the top,
Like-
you said Trinidad and Bryce Henry is one of the best the two best, like, young 165 prospects they have on the roster fighting each other, and it's not being talked about enough. You're right. That one needs to be
It's amazing.
That one needs a spotlight on it. Trinidad has one loss, and it's to fucking Austin Trout. You know what I mean? Like, that's it. The dude's a beast, and nobody's been able to crack the Bryce Henry code. It's incredible that one, especially being the main event, hasn't been talked. I know it's just getting kind of drowned out by the Fenway Park card, like you said.
It is, yes.
But
It was
really,
between Fenway and
like
Sturgis.
BKFC and bare knuckle fans worldwide know who these two kids are at the top of this card. Headlining what we'll talk about in a minute is just like an insanely under the radar stacked card.
Yes. This is what I meant to bring up a second ago. I uploaded 2 pictures, the same one, and I named them both Henry versus Snake. What a dope. So that's the one I meant to bring up right there. But yeah, this card is awesome. And those 2 fights at the top, it's like, dude, what? Like, this is insane. This is great. All right. I see Brandon. He's back. He's back in action. Tough acting to acting. Let's see. Let's get him back up in here, right? Shall we? Let's bring him back in. Hey, what's up? You're sideways now. That's what happens. Anti-gravity.
There you go.
Oh,
there
wait,
you
isn't today the 13th? Isn't today the there he's back again. This is exciting.
Good. Stay right there. Don't move. You're good.
Isn't August 13th the day that I saw on like Facebook and Instagram, like a million different places where it was like, today the Earth's gonna lose gravity.
I don't know why I lost all audio.
You
man.
can't hear us? Can't hear us now. You can't hear us? Bing bong.
You can't hear him?
You're gonna have to pop back out. Come back in.
I'll message him. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me text him.
All right. So what I was saying, right?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Has anybody seen this friggin' post where people are like, "Oh, on the 13th of August, I think it was 13th, that the Earth is gonna lose its gravity and everybody's gonna fly off the Earth for 7 seconds." Did you see that shit?
I didn't see that. What the fuck is that?
Months and months, and I swear to God, it was supposed to be today. So it's only 9:42 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so we've got time to fly off the friggin' Earth at any moment. I think Brandon Bushaw might have just flown off the goddamn Earth.
Hey, while we're waiting on Brandon,
that happened.
I don't believe any of that shit, Mike. I think it's crazy. But if an alien was to come to Earth tomorrow and we needed an ambassador to go greet them and let them know what we're like here, I would send you.
You would send me.
Yep, I would send Mike. I would send, as Tony Soto says, the mayor, Mike Hunold. That's who I would send out there.
Oh shit!
Oh, I think he's back. He's back again. Let's try.
He's back in action. Tough acting to action. Brandon Bushaw. What are we doing? I picked the wrong
Dream
side.
Killer.
There we go. Oh,
boom.
Back in. Hey. Oh, there we go. Oh my God, you look fan-freaking-tastic now.
I just needed my powder team to come in. I didn't like the glare. My apologies.
What did you do? Just switch to your phone or something? What happened?
Yeah. Yep.
That's the thing nowadays, right?
Computers are for losers.
They are for losers. I'm using one right now. It's the proof.
Yeah.
What the hell's the problem here? Here's the thing, right? Back in the day, you use a computer. Oh, these computers, they're so great. They do this, this, and that. GPUs, BBDCs, whatever the hell you want to talk about. Listen, the phones are better, dude. I've got a camera. Okay, our camera's great. Don't get me wrong. The camera costs twice as much as the damn phone. The phones are like freaking $1,400. We got this crazy ass camera. We use the phones. They look just about the same.
Yeah, this is the new 17 Pro Max, whatever. The kids have to tell me what it is now, but it's pretty good. Forget the computer.
Comes with a sniper rifle built into it, freaking laser levels and all sorts of crazy shit. Drives you to work, beams you up to Mars. It's awesome.
Yes, that's how I'm getting to Connecticut.
That's what I'm saying. You just get on it and it flies you there.
You got it.
Love it.
Hey, Brandon, are you do I remember this right? Are you originally a New England guy?
Yeah, I'm from Maine.
You're from Maine. That's right. So are you going to have a shitload of New Englanders coming down, or have you been away from Maine long enough to have to bring your people up from is it South Carolina, North Carolina?
Yeah, we're in South Carolina. No, we have some people making the drive from Maine. I have a bunch from New Hampshire and Vermont as well. And we have a bunch coming from New York too. Because there's another dude on this card. Don't sleep on that third fight from the top either. that Joey Gambino fight is going to
Oh,
be
the Joey
That's right.
Gambino.
awesome.
You know what? We were going to keep talking about the card, and Joey Gambino is a fucking problem, and I think that he can make a lot of noise in this business,
Mhm.
and he's got a good fight on his hand. Tommy Stridham is a tough kid too. He got himself a title shot real quick. There was some debate whether or not he should be fighting for the title so fast, but one way or another, he did step in there and he fought Kai Stewart in a title fight. So Tommy Stridham is no fucking walk in the park. Joey Gambino is a
Joey
tough night out
Gambino.
for sure. And he might have one of the best names in the
Oh.
business. Yeah, we talked to him back at the last Mohegan Sun card, and I didn't say it, Mike. That way you, Mike looked at me.
That's one of them slipperoos that they play, you know?
Yeah. No, he seemed like he was all in and ready to do some work after a long layoff in between competition.
Yeah, man. Look, I asked him to help me get ready for a fight last summer, and you could tell he started scratching the itch a little bit, and he dragged his old head rush bag in from the days when he was up at TriStar on his UFC days, and then man, he's been putting the work in, and it's been great for me to have a guy at that level to go through camp with. It's really elevated not only my skill set, but man, my motivation watching a guy operate like that. It's been pretty awesome. So I'm excited. Hopefully go in there, handle my business, and then sit back and watch him do his thing.
Are you two full-time training partners? Is he like a full-time teammate with you? You train with him all the time, or only during fight camps?
No, man. I coach both of his kids are members of our wrestling club. He helps out and coaches when he's not in fight camp. Our kids are friends with each other. So yeah, man, we're all in. We're boys outside of it, and we absolutely throw down when we're training and sparring and stuff. So, but it's all it's great, man. It's all respect. It's all about learning, making each other better, and preparing us for whatever BKFC throws our way.
Mike, he had a bunch of fights for NEF back in the day. You did, and your opponent did. My brain is drawing a blank. Who was the dude that we had on the Mike and Mish show, like very early on in the Mike and Mish days? That was a 2-time champion for NEF. He came, I think he was from Maine. He was from like Bangor, Maine. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Oh, I do. But was he on our show? Or was he on Mission Accomplished when you did the show by yourself?
Oh,
right?
maybe.
I think
But,
that is the guy that you're talking about. I can figure that out in a minute.
Real pretty boy. He was like a real pretty dude.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm talking
I know
about?
I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't.
Anyways. Yeah. He's like, I don't fucking know who the fuck you're talking about.
No,
I don't know any pretty boys.
I fought a bunch up there for NEF. They have a great promotion. They do a really good job.
Yeah, the reason why I brought that up is because the guy you're fighting on August 21st, I believe you guys fought each other maybe 10 years ago on an NEF card, right?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, I believe actually it was my last time I fought up in New England was against Denning. Obviously MMA, professional MMA. And yeah, I'm stoked to go up there and give it to him again.
Did you ever think that his name would like come across your desk ever again, or when the BKFC came calling and was like, "Hey, we want to get you back on a card up here at the Mohegan Sun, and we want you to fight Denning," and were you like, huh? What?
Yeah, well, a little bit. So, I've had like 32 fights now, and I usually end up being like social media friends or whatever with most of them after the competition side's over. So I've seen his shit forever. And then it was, I don't know how many months ago, but all of a sudden he put a screenshot up of us facing off for MMA and was like, let's do it bare knuckle, blah, blah, blah. And I didn't really think much of it. And then, I got a call and they're like, what do you know about this Denning dude? He wants to fight you. I was like, let's do it, man. I'll throw down. So, yeah. So I guess sometimes running your mouth a little bit can get you the fight you want. So we'll see if he really wants it next Friday.
Isn't that funny? Like a full decade goes by.
10 years. Yeah.
Full circle. You guys are going to run back into each other this time. no gloves,
Full
no
circle
cage,
to the squared circle.
squared circle.
That's
And
Yeah,
by the
you
way,
know, I was old back then, at least in my head. But now I feel like it's exciting as shit to me. It's like, I've been doing this for so long now, and the fact that when I was 35, I fought him, and 10 years later, I get to do it again. I think that's
fucking
dope,
wild,
man.
dude.
Right?
That's
That
super
shit's
cool.
awesome.
And hey, shout out to you doing what you do at your age because you look amazing. You're obviously in incredible shape. You're a wrestling coach. You're a fucking pro fighter. I'm over here, 44 years old. I need 2 new shoulders. My fucking back is completely shot. I blame the army for everything, but like I'm 44 and I don't know how I'm going to sleep at night because I can't roll onto either one of my shoulders. And you're over here fighting a guy you beat the shit out of 10 years ago. What the fuck, man?
Fuck, dude.
One
Well,
time
here's
wasn't
the
enough.
Yeah, I'm worried that once I stop and slow down, I'm gonna be like, oh shit. So I'm just gonna keep the adrenaline pumping as long as I can, and then we'll deal with the rest after that.
Do the people around you even let you slow down? Because when Kyle and I, back in the early, remember when BKFC first came to South Carolina? We
Myrtle
did
Beach.
Myrtle Beach. We went out and we were doing some marketing. We were going to the bars and everybody knew who you were. Like every single person. Remember, Kyle, we went to this bar.
Everyone knew.
It was like an outdoor area, like a biker bar thing. It was on this main road. It was like a big bar. It was kind of like a biker bar. You walked in, there was a store, t-shirts and everything. And then you go in, there was a bar area. There was an outdoor. It was crazy.
Yeah, suck, bang,
knew you.
blow.
That's what it was. Yeah,
Yes.
That's what it was.
Because we were gonna buy T-shirts there because they were all obviously say "suck, bang, blow," but I'm like, where the hell can I wear this friggin' T-shirt? then we went to like all the bars in that area, and everybody knew who you were, whether from fighting or from selling houses. Right? Is that what you? Yeah, like
Yeah, and we were in the bar business for 19 years, so we were in that circle. But man, that's the Bushaw Brigade, man. They show so much love and support all the time that I don't want to slow down. Not yet.
They wouldn't let you. They're just push you. Anytime you start falling down, they're just there to lift you right back up. Because I know how it is with us. Like everybody at this point knows what we do. So if we go to work tomorrow, well, which we will go to work tomorrow because, well, that's our life. But hey. But as soon as I start walking around and I see somebody, it'll start off with a simple, hey, hello. But if it stops for more than a second and gets 2 or 3 sentences in, they're going to ask, hey, how's that fighting stuff go? It's like a nonstop everyday thing. It's the conversation. So I can just imagine being a fighter and you're representing your community and you obviously you do a lot in the community as well outside of fighting. So like, I can't, it would be so hard just to stop because every time you're like, okay, no, this is the last one. And you go to settle down. Everybody's like, hey, are you going to fight again, man? What are you fighting again?
No,
you know what the closest one to you, Brandon, that I can remember going out into this fighter's city, and every single place we went to, somebody brought his name. Everybody was like, oh, it was Dave Rickles. Dave Rickles in Wichita, Kansas.
Yep.
Every single fucking goddamn place that we went to kissed the ground that dude walked on. Like they were like
100%.
Man, Dave Rickles. It was like that was the closest to the Bushaw Brigade for sure.
Yep. You hit it on the nose. Exactly.
Right. That was like the most support we saw for a local fighter was him and you. You definitely got a big backing for sure.
Well, that's good company to be in. And I hope BKFC comes back to Myrtle Beach because we're gonna blow the roof off the place next time.
Yeah. That was oh, go ahead, Mike.
I've got the name of the fighter. It's Bruce Boyington.
Yeah. Bruce, man, that dude's had like 50 fights. He's been around forever.
That's the guy.
You know what? And I said he was like a pretty boy. That was his nickname, wasn't it?
I think it is. I think you're right. Pretty boy Bruce Boyington.
Bruce Boyington. That's who it was. Yeah. And he was like a 2-division champion for NEF. And like in the very early days of this show, Brandon, it was called Mission Accomplished. And it was just me by myself. And then Mike jumped on to help me with like the production of the show. And then it just like organically became the Mike and Mish show, which was great. But that was way back, dude. That must have been in the first like 10 episodes I ever did. Bruce Boyington. That's funny.
Yeah, I think that dude's still fighting too. He's older than I am. Yeah.
Jeez. Like you said, he must have 50. He must have over 50 pro fights for sure.
Yeah, dude. He just fought. Actually, he fought Denning a little while ago. The dude I'm gonna fight. He fought this guy CJ Ewer that I wrestled with in high school. Yeah, man.
Wow.
There's, you know what? I have nothing but like. You'll never hear me talking shit about a dude in his 40s that's still scrapping because, like they say, you know, oh, abs in your 20s, you know that's real good, but do it in your 40s. Like this shit is just harder. Like everything, you know, just to like you said, getting up in the morning. Sometimes not even after a hard training session. You're like, what the fuck? Like, ow,
Yeah,
you
dude.
know. But
Listen, I did legs in the gym 2 days ago, and I could barely walk down my stairs this morning. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I was like, fucking I couldn't sleep at night because of my shoulders, and my legs weren't working this morning because I worked out for 45 minutes in a gym. I don't know how you're doing it, man. You're an
Yeah.
inspiration to all of us. Fucking
we'll rest when we're dead, I guess.
yeah, sleep is the cousin of death.
That's it.
What so this Mohegan Sun card, Matt Denning, I mean, you already fought him once, but does that even matter when it's 10 years apart and it's a completely different sport? Being that
No.
like you're not going to be able to grapple him and submit him, you're going to have to stand and bang. Do you even like think about what happened in that? Even if you can think about it, like, can you even like think back to that day and even take a single thing from that fight and bring it into this one, or is it just start from scratch?
None of it, absolutely none of it matters. I mean, it's so different. And I'm such a different fighter, you know, than I was back then. I was petrified to stand on my feet, you know, so I just try to close distance and use wrestling and you know, and it's kind of boring. But, you know, I think we're all the same people still deep down inside, you know, and I still think there's that breaking point that you get people to and you feel when they quit under you. And so I remember that feeling. I remember when he was quitting and you could feel it. So I look forward to that again. And this time with no gloves, man. And that being said, shit, anything can happen, you know, because you guys have all seen bare knuckle, anything. A cut over the eye can change the whole fight. But man, eating a jab with no gloves on is a whole different ball game. So no, man, nothing from the MMA. I don't think skill set wise matters, but I think the mentality does. And I think I'm a little stronger than him there. But he's been putting the work in. I'm excited to toe the line and see who's more prepared.
I can't wait for this event. I can't wait for real. Like you brought up Joey Gambino's fight. We talked about the co-main and the main event, but you also got Cito Navarro on there that's been making noise at 135 in the New England area. You got Alexandra Ballou, who looked good in her first fight. She's fighting on the card again. It's
she ended up
pretty
with a
awesome.
draw too. And
Yeah.
like that was a great fight. She's actually fighting the other female fighter that debuted on that card as well, Sophia Hayes.
Yeah. So you got yourself. We were saying earlier, I don't know if you heard us, but like the real bare knuckle fans know that this is not one you want to miss, top to bottom. Even though like they've been pumping up the Fenway one, of course, because Fenway is the baseball fucking mecca up there, and they're going to sell 20,000 tickets to that one. So of course they've been pushing that one,
and it's also the first bare knuckle fight in Massachusetts as well. Absolutely. So it's like a double whammy, you know, and you just happen to be fighting right down the road from there a week before that event.
Yeah.
You guys gonna try to stick around and go to the Fenway event?
Dude, you know, it'd be awesome. I go in, come out clean, and then they need me to slide over and fill a spot. Because they hit me up before this. I guess this one was roughly official, but not announced yet. And they said a particular high profile guy had lost his opponent, and would I be interested if they were to run it up the ladder? And I didn't even talk to my team. I said, absolutely. Put me on that damn card. I don't care who you have me fight. And this particular guy is a friggin' legend, you know, and I was a huge fan of his MMA days. So I was praying for it for a few days, but yeah, somebody somewhere chose to go a different route. So let's go. 2 fights in 8 days. I don't know if it's legal, but let's make it happen.
Holy good Lord. And I hope it's not the person that I'm thinking of. It's
I was thinking Charles Rosa. I don't know, like
could
who
be.
you
No,
think?
no. I'm
Rico?
not
Is it
saying
Rico?
anything. All I'm saying is I would have absolutely nothing to lose, and
If it happened.
and it would have been an absolute exclamation point in my career, no matter what happened. So
Wow.
If it happened, you'd be there.
oh, it'd be killer. Yeah, I'd still go right now if they call me. So
Yeah, just let them know. Just you let them know that if they need a backup fighter, you will be still on weight and ready to go.
yeah,
That
hey,
would be
BKFC,
insane.
145 to 165 Fenway. Holler at your boy if you need me. I'm in.
Hell yeah,
But even
that's
even
awesome.
if you're not on the card, you're gonna go to it.
I mean, I got kids
I know.
in a wrestling
Yeah.
academy and everything.
Yeah,
I really
bring 'em.
wish we could. It wouldn't be a problem. My daughter, we homeschool her, but my son's going into school and stuff. But man, you got my wheels turning. Maybe we'll take a quick flight up.
It's really cool.
Dude, I wish I was on it, man. You guys know I'm a huge Red Sox fan. Like we have the ODP, the opening day posse, all from 08 all the way till COVID screwed it up. We were there every opening series. We're part of the American flag crew that drops the big flag over the green monster. We got to be roadies for the Boston Symphony Orchestra for opening day the last time we were there. So
Oh,
yeah,
man.
man, it's
It was meant to be, dude. It was meant
bro,
to
So
be.
you
that's what
are
I'm-
going.
dude.
Okay.
We probably should work something out. Maybe I'll get knockout of the night bonus on the 21st and take care of my flight back up.
Yeah.
You know what? I hope you're able to get there, dude. It'll be
Yeah,
awesome.
me too.
Let's do a speed round with Brandon Bushaw because I'm gonna. The nickname is the Dream Killer. Have you always been called the Dream Killer? I'm sorry if I didn't know that already.
No, first I had nothing. And then I was the Spartan because I wrestled at Michigan State and somebody threw that out there. And then my guy Dwayne Finley was writing, I think, for Flow Combat back in the day. And during, I was sort of like a gatekeeper at that point in my MMA career, and I was fighting all these young up and comers. I'm taking fights against undefeated young dudes. And he wrote an article and was like, he's the Dream Killer. He's trying to take down these young guys trying to go to the UFC, and he's just standing there trying to kill their dreams. And it was a little more unique than the Spartan. And I didn't pick it. It just kind of stuck, and I'm cool.
Well,
with
I
it.
love it. I love it. I think it's a great nickname, but I'm going to challenge the Dream Killer to find me 3 nicknames better than the Dream Killer in the BKFC. You got 3 favorites out there?
Let's see. Well, the Juggernaut is awesome, right?
That is a great one. Yeah.
It's a great one, and it fits. Like it fits so well. Let's see. Killer Bee, right? That's awesome.
Second time she's been mentioned.
Yeah. And she's down here from somewhere around me, so we like Taylor. I'm jealous that she's fighting at Fenway, but we'll be pulling for her. And then, dude, Joey, the Raging Warrior, like that is like from an Italian dude from New York, Gambino. That's a pretty the Raging Warrior. Yeah, he's top 3.
You know what? Your boy Ace has one of the better ones too.
The Ace of Spades.
Yeah, that's a fucking great one too.
All
right.
What about that injury?
Dude, the one to his neck? Bro,
fuck?
I called him. I'm like,
God.
dude, I mean, if it wasn't for bad luck, my dude wouldn't have any. I guess I don't know. Is it lucky or unlucky? He was about a millimeter away from severing an artery.
Both?
But he still got shot in the throat with a nail gun. So I don't know if I would consider it luck.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, if you have not seen this, you need to go look it up. People, go look this up. It's the craziest thing ever. Ace Samples, working on a friggin' construction site, goes to put his nail gun away, somehow catches it, right? So I don't know, if you use a nail gun, you have to compress the front in order to engage the trigger to be able to shoot the nail. You could pull it back and start shooting them. Done it before. It's fun. But don't try it at home. He did that, and somehow it came out and hit him in the freaking chin neck area, went right in, almost all the way too. There was just a little bit coming out of his neck.
Oh.
And then he fought like a month later. He's crazy.
Pictures are insane. Anyways, freaking
Fucking
shout out,
madman.
let's go, boy. Let's get the speed round going, baby.
Number 2.
Let's go.
Sorry, I sidetracked us. You know what I'm saying? Would you rather fight the toughest guy you've ever fought again, or let your friends go through your entire search history on the air? I didn't even see this question.
I don't know. I don't think I have anything. Wait, my friends or my wife?
Your
No,
friends
dude.
are gonna,
Well, you're gonna be
do it
live on the air
so
either way.
everybody's gonna know.
Yeah,
So
Cynthia
technically,
knows.
everybody in the world goes through your search history.
Yeah, let's go with the first option because I like fighting the tough dudes, especially second time around.
It's probably the better option.
Yeah.
Let's-
You never
I get
know
less
to
trouble.
trigger somebody out there. It could be anything too. It could be something be like, look at this nerd's looking up One Piece stuff. You know, like it's fucking.
Right.
All right. Number 3, one person, dead or alive, you'd want sitting ringside for your next fight. Who would it be?
Definitely George Washington.
No, you. This is where it goes somber. I wish my mom passed away a couple of years ago.
You'd
So,
want her
yeah, 100%. Sorry, didn't mean to bring the.
No, it's
the
a good
hype
answer.
down.
Hey,
That's
Should I go with
that's a
Tupac?
good-
I think
the best.
Tupac would be fun.
That's the
No,
best.
100%. I would want my mom carrying there. She, yeah, dude. My first professional title I ever won. I still remember her grabbing that belt and holding it and like shaking. It'd be cool to have one of those again.
It's fucking awesome.
That would
All
be
right,
awesome.
last one.
You get one superpower, but you're not allowed to use it in a fight. What are you picking?
Ooh, being invisible. Dude, imagine the shit you can do being invisible.
Yeah.
Forget the search history.
Yeah, I was just gonna say you don't even need a search history anymore. You can
Right.
just go do things.
Yeah, invisible for sure.
That's awesome.
Invisible.
Hey, you know what? Let's throw the bonus question at Brandon because I would like to hear what you say. The bonus question that we asked Joe Creer: aliens land here tomorrow. You got to send out a BKFC fighter to be an ambassador for the human race. Who are you going to send out there to talk to the aliens? BKFC fighter. Who you got?
First of all, Joe is awesome. By the way, that dude is awesome. I can't wait to see him in a week as well. But dude, I am going to see the aliens. I'm the guy. I want to go talk to him. Not because of the probing shit either. Not because of the probing, because I've heard about that. I just want to go. I want to talk about humanity.
Right.
There you go. I represent
We
all
believe you.
the human race. This is me, Brandon Bushaw, the dream killer,
Now listen,
representing.
if I had to pick somebody, not a fighter, but somebody within the BKFC family, I'd pick my dude Russ that's coming on. We'll send him
Oh
out.
yeah, dude.
It's 2 shout outs for Russ.
2 shouts out to Russ. And you know,
3 shout outs. This is what
Great.
Russ sent.
Nice.
This is what he sent us because he can't make the fight. How dope is that?
I know.
it is. You know what? We do
does a
watch
lot.
parties, and Russ always sends us stuff to hand out to the fighter. I mean, to the fans at the watch parties. Everyone fucking loves everything that he makes. They're awesome. We actually gave away. I can't grab it right now, but he sent us some chains. And the big champion medallion chains, and we gave one of them away. It's fucking awesome. So
Yeah, dude.
shout out to
Yeah.
Russ for sure.
Good.
Before we finish up, we've spent enough time with you here tonight, Brandon. What do you got to say to the fans of the BKFC that are going to be watching August 21st when you take on Denning for a second time in a decade? Any message to your opponent? Any shout outs to anybody? The floor is yours, my friend.
All right, yeah, no, Matt knows what's coming. We're gonna throw down, and I know he's training hard. He'll be ready. For my people in New England, get online and buy your tickets and come show up in person. If you've never seen bare knuckle fighting live, it is something different. I'm telling you, it's different than MMA. It's different than boxing. When you hear bare fists hit bare face, it'll change your life. And I want to thank all my sponsors, Bushaw Brigade. We did Road to 100 sponsors, and we're donating 50% of all the sponsors to the Wrestling Academy to, for equipment, keep things rolling. We're not going to hit 100. I don't think I really ever thought we would, but we are creeping up on 50 sponsors for this one fight, which is incredibly humbling. It's we've been able to do 3 scholarships for wrestlers for this whole season coming up that wouldn't be able to afford to train with us is fully taken care of because of all these sponsors. You can go to roadto100sponsors.com. You can buy your tickets through my link. You can get a fight shirt for the Bushaw Brigade, and you can check out all the sponsors and all their logos are linked directly to their websites. It's just been amazing. You know, like we talk about the brigade, it's amazing how many people keep coming out and they want to support and they want to help and donate financially, time, whatever it may be. So much love to all those people. And of course, my family, my dad, the best cornerman in the BKFC, 73 years old. He'll be there ringside again. He's got 2 jobs. He's got to say halfway and 30 seconds. That's it. And he fucking nails it. Right. So that's it. So he'll be there representing. And of course, you know, I wouldn't be able to keep doing it without, you know, my wife, Cynthia, and Aria and Kellen, without their blessing, to keep doing this crazy shit I keep doing. So, yeah, man, much love to my friends, family, and the brigade and the Mike and Mish show. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
Thank
and
you.
We know that your dad's a fan of the show as well. You told us that, and we appreciate your dad as well. That's awesome, man. You have such a huge backing. You have a great group around you. You have a
it's
great
amazing.
family. So keep up the good work, man. Keep on fighting. Keep doing your thing, and we will catch up with you next week. Thank you so much for coming on here. You're welcome back anytime for sure. Mike, do you have anything left for the Dream Killer, Brandon Bushaw?
Listen, I know you're going to be there, but what about the rest of these people? Are they paying attention? Are they listening? Do they understand what's going on? Bushaw versus Denning. Lightweight bout, August 21st, BKFC Fight Night, Mohegan Sun. They're coming back again. I remember the first time they came to Mohegan. We're there again, and they're going to keep coming, and you're going to keep missing it. You better be there. This is the time to go. Look at this fight. Look at the card. We've been talking about it all night. Don't be silly. Be there or be square, right? Don't be an L7 weenie. Get
Dude,
there.
don't be a weenie. Show up, show out, have a good time, and let's get after it.
Don't be an L7 weenie, right?
That's right.
All right.
Sandlot.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Bushaw. We will see you in just a week, just a short week. We'll be there. We'll
New England, I'm coming home, baby. Let's go.
Yep, that's right. We'll see you at the weigh-ins, my friend. Everybody else, stay tuned. We'll be right back after this. Peace.
See you next week. Later.
All right, people. That was Brandon Bushaw and Joe Creer. What'd you think, Kyle?
Dude, 2 awesome guys. 2 very different personalities, 2 very good fighters. Joe Creer is definitely all business, and so is Brandon, but Brandon is definitely more of a open spirit, you know what I mean? Like he's willing to joke around and talk some shit and say some things, and like I said, like he's got a huge crew that comes with him every time. 2 very great dudes. Can't wait to see them both. Mohegan Sun, August 21st. Actually, we'll see them on the 20th at the weigh-ins.
Yep.
It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a great card.
It's going to be a great card. So, speaking of cards, different type of cards. OhYaas. OhYaas.
Oh
Is
yeah.
that how you say it? Is that how you're supposed to say it? Oh yes.
I
Is that what
think
they
so.
want?
I
You think that's
oh
what they're
yes.
trying to make you do? What they
Oh
want you to say?
yes.
Well, so if for those of you who don't know, BKFC signed a 5-year deal with OhYaas trading cards, and they're coming out with these experiential cards, they call it, because every card gives you an experience. You will you get the card, there'll be like a QR code on the back, you can scan it and you get things, and I'm not exactly sure what you get. I don't know if it's like a personalized message, if it's like you scan it and it's like, oh, you won like signed something, like whatever, I don't know, but it's a bunch of things, and they say do not show the back of your card on the internet because someone could just scan it and steal your shit. So Mr. Extreme is about to come on with the one and only LaToya, and they're gonna do, Kyle, what is it? A card break? We're gonna do a card break.
They're gonna bust open a package of cards, and we're gonna see what the hell's in there. Let's go.
That's right. Oh yes, trading cards, card break. Download the app, create your profile. Gently, don't do this. Don't rip it, tear it open. You gotta gently open it. And then you scan the codes, and there's an app you can download, and you can get all your stuff and put it on there. And I can't wait. They're going to start selling these in stores, I think, in September. But you wouldn't imagine who won the first online giveaway on Whatnot for this when they unveiled the cards at the Sports Collectors Convention in Chicago. The one and only Mr. Extreme, Russ Maxam. Of course he gets it. I was on there and it came up. I was like, this son of a bitch won this thing. But he deserves it because, as everybody has heard, everybody loves him, right? So who else better to get it than this guy right here? There he is. Look at these two. Love is in the air.
What's up, everybody?
And everybody loves you guys as well. What is up? Welcome to the Mike and Mish show once again. And for the first time, the birthday girl. Happy birthday.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for having me on.
Of course.
I'm gonna put my chain
once we
on.
heard you were gonna come on, I was like, that's it. That's it. We're doing it.
Bling bling.
Very next show.
I got to represent Russ. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Represent. Represent. So, welcome to the Mike and Mish show.
Ben.
We were just talking about it. I know you heard it. You won the damn card pack. How the hell does something like this happen?
That shit was crazy. As soon as my name came up, I got like so many DMs like, "Oh, this is fixed. This is bullshit. How did you win it?"
Fixed. Okay.
I saw those names.
What
Going,
the hell?
those names are scrolling. I'm like, here we go. About to win. I saw it.
Dude, I was in those comments trying to win those tickets too. I don't know if Mike was, but I tried. I gave it a shot a couple times. I made a couple comments in there. I didn't fucking win anything. If they were gonna rig that shit, wouldn't they fucking hook Mike and Mish up or no?
Yeah, what the hell?
Fuck those boys.
I paid
Fuck
them
those
plenty
New
of
England
money for
pieces
it.
of shit. So Russ, how are we gonna do this, man? And the birthday girl LaToya, how are we gonna do this?
She's gonna open it up and
First, I want you guys to show the package because I don't even like.
So this is a special package, right? This is not what the package will look like in the store because this is from the National, right? So that's why it says National. It's in the silver packaging, 2026 on the front there. I don't know what the packs are going to look like.
I think it's all
Mike.
the fighters that were on the Boston card. I think were in the packs.
Okay. I was going to ask you what is the you don't know what the difference between a national pack and a regular pack is?
Not
sure. Like I said, I think it's national because ain't they calling that event the national event or something because it's in Boston and all that.
Well, the event that they did that card unveiling when they unveiled their company that is the National Sports Collectors event. They do it every year in Chicago.
The name of the event.
That event is massive. Like people fly in all over the world to go there, and it's a huge thing. I think it lasts a few days. And they did that unveiling of the cards there because it is the biggest collectors get together there is. So that's why they did that there and made those special packs for that event.
So that means you couldn't get one of these packs that you're about to open unless you were either at that event or won one from that event. So good for you, man. That's fucking awesome. Let's do it.
Look. There you go.
Hell
baby.
yeah.
Open it up.
Let's see what's in this thing. Any guesses? Any guesses in the chat? Who do you think's going to be in here? Do you think we're going to get Kai Stewart? Is it going to be Jessica Borga, Britton Hart? What? Big Ben?
Holy shit!
What?
I'm 145 comments behind. I didn't look at any of these comments, man.
Man, there's a lot of cards. In
Johnny G. What? If Johnny G's on the card, I'm setting that damn thing on fire. That's crazy. We need fighters on these cards. Oh, look at that. This isn't just a card. It's on, what does that say? Oh, it's an experience. Oh, okay. Oh, yes. All right. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
We can show you the back of this one because it doesn't have.
Yeah, that's like, so this is explaining what it is. It says it on the back. What's it say there?
Can you guys read it? Because I think it's backwards.
No, it's we can't read it. It's very small. Very small. If you put it closer, we'd probably be able to read it there. Actually, it's basically what I was saying. It's congratulating you, and it's basically saying what I was saying. You get the cards, you have the actual card that looks like a sports card, and then you can scan the back of it. That's basically what it's telling you.
Are they? So, Russ, you've held baseball cards and football cards and basketball cards, right? You know what like a Topps card feels like, and are they pretty thin?
It's a little bit thinner than a regular like sports card that I know of.
Looks nice.
I know they're making like different thicknesses, like action pack. Like way back when I used to collect football cards, the action pack were like thick as hell.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
So
what
what
else?
do we got?
What do we got?
Okay.
What's the first card?
Next card. All right.
Feldman. Oh, what the hell? A freaking Feldman card, and it looks like it's a holographic card. Look at that. The shine. You get the rainbow shine going on there. That's pretty cool. That's nice.
cool. We
And
can't show
the
that
back.
because
Don't
got a
show the
QR
back.
code. Yeah, it's got a QR code.
Yeah, when
That
you
one's
scan
got a
it, it's
QR.
a direct message to Russ.
Yo, those are
How the hell did you win
dude,
this pack?
This is crazy.
Those are
bro.
very nice look for sure. Right off the rip, the first couple that you showed are very nice looking. I want to get my hands on a few and see what they look like.
Absent-minded said Refractor Dave. So listen, I don't collect cards, but is that the official name for a shiny? I call it holographic. He says Refractor.
Refractor.
Listen,
they got so many
teach
different
me.
names.
Show me the way, because I don't know. Do you guys know?
What? Chris Lytle?
Lytle fighting Chris Lytle.
That is dope.
Nice.
Lights out,
Look at that.
Mr. Fight of the Night.
It says number 9. It says number 9 on it. So
Okay, so that's number 9 in the
might be
pack, I
official
guess.
cards.
Okay. What else do we got?
Right.
Oh, Kai Stewart. This is nice. So I see they've all got that shine to it. They've all got that refraction going on.
No, they are definitely.
Those are nice. I like these.
Looking at them on the internet, they look pretty damn nice for sure. That's
Is there
cool.
a bunch or is there?
Yeah, there's a bunch of them. Yeah.
Okay, cool. This is exciting. I like this. I love it. Oh,
Oh
Christine.
man, misfit
Nice.
for Rhea. God damn.
You got the pound for pound women's #1 bare knuckle fighter in the world right there. That card. Holy shit.
The goat. You got a Rushmore card there for sure.
Right?
Man, so far this deck is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
You happy so far with what you're getting?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Brutal
Hey, brutal
Brutal.
Bostwick.
Brutal with
True
hair.
veteran here. Brutal with hair. Nice. Very cool. So far, like I've seen a lot of the fighters doing signatures. We haven't seen a signature yet, but I wonder if there'll be a signature in here somewhere at the end. Because usually they put the big cards at the very end. You know, you get 8 or 9 cards and then you get the big one.
Right.
All right. What do we got next?
The real Big Ben.
Big Ben Rothwell.
Not
Nice.
Large Benjamin. That is Big Ben Rothwell.
That's Big Ben. Yes, not Large Benjamin.
Hey,
Not Benny from the block.
Right. One of the most intimidating people by looks that you'll ever meet in your life. But when you get to know him, what a fucking cool ass guy that is. That'll
He is.
absolutely knock your head right
Yeah,
off your
don't you
shoulders.
know? Don't you know?
Next.
Oh, Ben Moa. Look
Ben
at that.
Moa.
Heavyweights. Ben Moa.
Ben Moa.
Showing some love. I do like this because it shows they're expanding. It's not just all the big names we know. It's everyone. They've expanded.
Other people on the roster. That's cool.
Yep, they've got the whole roster. I like this.
The champ. The champ.
You should have a
Who's going to
button
be
on
in
there.
action soon, man? There's going to be action soon.
This is
I
crazy.
can't wait to see what happens when you scan that.
I know.
QR
Maybe you
code.
should scan. Do you have the app? Maybe you scan one, see what it gives you, and then see if you could show us what it is. If nobody can steal, see if
And
it's
you
like
know
a
what?
message.
I gotta
or-
be. I'm impressed by how many cards are in this pack,
Oh yeah.
and
Yeah,
I'm
it's
wondering
crazy.
if all the packs are gonna have this many cards. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm
or if it
guessing
just
so.
that's wicked cool.
It might not have this level. Look at another champ. The thing is, it might not
Oh,
have
man.
like this level of, like this set. It's like you said, Mount Rushmore. It's got all the bigs, right? Because this
Got
is the
Jamel Herring
collectors.
there, yeah.
This is the specialized pack. All right, so you downloaded
God.
it. Okay. So it says Esteban Rodriguez. What is it? What when you activate card? What
It's
happens?
like statistics and stuff. Is that what it is?
Okay, it's loading. Oh, it just gave us your bank account.
Nothing in
You
there,
activated one card. Okay.
Yeah, it said it's
Oh,
empty.
So it says view my collection. So maybe so when you get it, you scan it. I'm sure some of them give you something else because it says like don't let people scan it because it's an experiential. So I'm wondering if some of them open up like a video or something. I'm very curious about
There
that.
you go. So
Nice.
That's in my collection now.
Okay, cool.
Dude,
I'll do
these are
another
very.
one.
This one, I'm gonna do this one again because I don't think he got recognition. So
Okay.
I'm gonna do this one again.
Oh yes,
Yeah, we
he
got
did.
the reigning champ, Jamel Herring.
That's what I'm saying. You got the champ there. That guy came in and just snuck his way into champ so quick that freaking heads is spinning.
Yeah, unbelievable.
And then look at this. So check this out.
Yep. So you got
that's
one
how
card.
You can trade cards and stuff with other people.
Nice.
Online.
Yep.
Yeah,
Wow,
I
that's-
set up mine. I just obviously have nothing because I'm a loser, but that's cool. Look at me. I've got 0. See, look at that. But soon I'll have more.
I'll hook you up, bro. I'll hook you
No, you will not. I will not accept.
up.
You know,
Denied.
I just looked over at Instagram.
Latoya, denied.
Pat Brady.
Tell him
Pat
no.
Brady says, "Where's the Brady card?" Pat the Brick Brady says, "Where's the card?"
All right, this is the
Got it.
last card.
Okay,
Last
last
one.
card.
All
I'm
right.
excited. What is this?
It's-
The killer
Killer-
bee.
The Killer Bee
Bee.
tree. Killer Bee tree times tonight. She's come
Yep,
up.
she's been mentioned 3 times, and she's an OG. I love it, man.
This
these
is a
these
pack.
cards are awesome.
That's
yeah,
a pack
that's
of
a great
packs
pack.
right there.
for
I'm
sure.
excited, and I really want to see what the.
So what was it?
packs and
Was
stores
it
look
10
like.
cards total?
Let's see, you got
Did we keep a count there?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11 cards.
11
Dude.
cards. That's good. That's
Got
good.
two Kai Stewart, so you know they loving Kai Stewart.
Yeah, I think the first one is like an advertisement, like it's going to be in every pack because it's telling you
Oh,
what
yeah,
it
that's
is.
true.
So he's like their main promoter. I think he is, because kind of explains to you what you got to do. But I'm really wondering what the experiential stuff. Like you have Esteban Rodriguez now. You scanned it. It gave you a card for your collection on there. You got the Ben Rothwell. You activate it. Okay, let's see. Oh, what's this? It went to a. What's that?
It went to Russ and Latoya.
Yeah.
It went to the camera.
Is it? Imagine if it's calling him right now. He's got to answer
Right.
the phone. Oh, hey, what's up, man?
Well, he
I
is
got this
taking my bank
experiential
account. What the fuck?
card. We scanned your retinas, and now you stole everything you've ever worked for.
No, that is super cool for sure.
You got Killer Bee.
Killer Bee. All right, here we go. Activating the card here. Okay, he's add to the collection. I am intrigued though because I want to know like what is the experiential thing? What are we getting here? Or what is? I'm sure it's not with every card, but there's probably a
Yeah,
card
maybe.
you scan and get something from it. You know, you might
Maybe
get.
it's certain ones you get special stuff.
Yep. I'm wondering what it is. That's part of the intrigue. Have you ever heard experiential? I've never heard of that in my life.
No.
That the word? I never heard that word until you said it
Favorite
tonight.
fighter.
Yeah, that's what they call the cards. Experiential OhYaas trading cards.
So there goes my wife's favorite fighter.
Nice. Is that you're shaking your head, and I don't think you mean no, but are you don't want that to be let out to the public?
Him.
She loves Fareed.
Him.
Yeah, so that's what it is. So you just collect them, and then you can trade with everybody and stuff.
Joe,
Can't believe it.
Joe
I'm gonna
says,
go fucking broke.
I knew I loved his wife. See that? Look at
That's our
another
biggest
big
fan.
Faria fan.
Yeah, these are nice. I mean, hopefully all the cards are like this because they're all foil. You know what I'm saying? So they're nice ass cards for real.
They definitely look great. I'm gonna have to get my hands on a few now. Now I'm super intrigued, and we've gotten very much into like collecting cards again now that my kids are at the age that they are, and you guys know how big of a sports fan and sports nut that Nolan is. Like baseball, basketball, and football cards are every fucking where in my house. So gonna have to start adding some BKFC cards to that mix.
So check this out, right? I did just a quick search and about experiential and what that is. It says OhYaas is a Dallas-based company pioneering experiential collectibles, which is trademarked, a new category that transforms traditional trading cards into interactive, technology-driven experiences. Instead of static images, each card features embedded QR codes that unlock exclusive content, rare digital collectibles, augmented reality features, and that might be why your camera just came on when you scanned that card, because there might be an augmented reality and direct connections between fans, collectors, athletes, and brands. So when you just scanned that and it opened up your camera, you might have been able to put the fighter in your room and take a picture or something. That's what I'm wondering, like, because it opened up your camera.
Was it Big Ben?
That was Big Ben's card. Let me do it again because it didn't save it.
If you were going to put one of those fighters in your room, Mike, which one would you put?
Dave Feldman.
I'm not.
Oh, wait a second. Look. So I just got an email.
Yeah. And it says that someone has stolen all your stuff. Okay. The matching. A shirt. Get a matching Christine Faria hollow T-shirt, size large, was added to your collective. Look, you got a freaking T-shirt, and I think that not you who got the T-shirt. Sounds like Latoya got a T-shirt. Congratulations, birthday girl!
Wow, that is sick.
That's awesome. I love that.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta open all the emails, but yeah, there's
holy fuck, you got a bunch of shit. And then what is that website down there? Is that a
So you win stuff every time? Huh.
Coupon Man?
That one came up.
Oh, buy a poster. Buy a poster? What the hell's that?
Yeah, buy a Christine Faria hollow poster was added to your collectible.
It might be like the ones that you can buy there though are probably like you can only buy them there. You know what I mean? Like nobody else can buy that poster unless you get that card and scan that code and get that email. That's kind of fucking. It's pretty cool. Very cool. Very unique.
Matching Taylor Starling pink parallel T-shirt. Nice.
I don't know how you get those, or if it just goes to your collection. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like like you just save it. You don't actually get the piece, but
I wonder. I'm sure some of the stuff you get, you probably get some. So I bet you scan a card and there's like maybe 5 cards that have signed posters. They'll send them to you or something. That's pretty cool. You know, we're gonna get OhYaas on this. We'll clip this up a little bit and make some posts and see what we can get going here. Maybe we'll be able to do some more of these card breaks. We'll be real card breakers around here.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I want to get some for sure.
Doing, bro. You guys want a card break together? We definitely do.
Yep. That's what we're gonna be doing. What do you think? Are you happy with your deck?
Nah, this is awesome. Hell yeah.
Nice.
Very happy.
Nice. I really thought you were saying no for a second there. I was like, oh shit, he's not happy.
This is my wife's only birthday present. This is the best birthday present she could possibly get. You know
yeah. Well,
that's it. Yeah. No.
Hey.
Listen, I wouldn't want to spend my birthday with anybody other than Russ, Mike, and Mish for sure. That's
the best birthday ever. And you got all these people in the comments. Happy birthdays. Happy birthdays in the comments. Happy birthdays in the comments. Let's go.
Love y'all.
Let's see. Get them happy birthdays going. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy
birthday, dear Latoya.
Happy
birthday to you.
Thank you,
That was
guys.
beautiful. That was beautiful.
Oh,
Hey,
God.
listen, it was great to
It's
do
been a
this
long
for
time
sure.
before someone's heard that. The voice, the songbird of my generation, they call me.
It's the Mac and
I can't even look into your eyes right now. Can't even look you
Got a
in the eye
voice.
right now, Mike. It's the voice of an angel.
Yeah, it's like a mix between Fergie and Jesus. That's
Like
right.
Cupid.
You guys, listen, it was great that you guys shared this card break with us. That was very cool of you. You heard from both fighters tonight that, Russ, your contributions to the BKFC community do not go unnoticed. At the watch party the other night, I'm telling you, all the little, I laid a bunch of them, like all the little coasters and trinkets and buttons and everything that you make. Everyone was like, "Oh, these are fucking cool as hell." Everyone just throwing them in their pockets. I don't even know if they knew what they were. They were just fucking like, "Whoa, this is cool." They're like, "Can I have this?" I'm like, "Yeah, have it." And fucking
Like I said, I'm gonna
watch the
keep giving it
BKFC.
to you because I sat there and if I bring them to the event, it's like people act like I'm trying to sell them insurance or some shit if they come and grab something because hardly anybody comes up and stuff. They like look from afar and then they don't come up and I'm like, yo, it's free. Come get it.
Well, I can tell you that a bunch of them went home with a bunch of people the other night, and it was a good time. So, thank you, and happy birthday to you, Latoya.
Again, thank you guys.
We'll do this again sometime. What do you say, Mike?
Yeah,
Thank you
this was
again.
awesome. Thank
Hey,
you so
anytime
much.
You know, you guys are the #1 BKFC podcast. You're my brothers for life. And
Thank you,
anytime you
Joanna.
guys want me on here, I'll be on here.
Don't make me blush. You stop it right now.
Thanks, Minded.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. All the happy
a lot of happy
birthdays came
birthdays.
Our
Yeah.
BKFC family, I love all you guys, man. All you guys are awesome.
Yeah, well, as you
Listen.
saw tonight, everybody loves you. You got them shout outs. Everybody brought you up. And yeah, I almost brought you on there a couple of times. I was like, should I just pop them in here? But, you know, yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing what you do. But, you know, you get the support of your wife there. And it's what you need. I mean, a family, the support is what you need because you have what you love to do outside of your family. And when you have a support for it, it's very, very helpful because it's hard, you know? It really is. It's hard. Look at this guy. Look at all the stuff he's got.
Look at all that
Oh
gold.
my God.
Man.
Hold on a second.
Look.
What the?
What's going on
what
here?
the hell's going on?
What? Like, there's not a lot of people that got all the gold that Russ has. Man. I'm telling you.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah. And
I love y'all, man. You guys are
you know
awesome.
what? I'm gonna bring this to Fenway, and I'm gonna get Christine Faria to sign this, and
Yeah.
maybe we'll give this to a lucky fan one day. Maybe Joe
There you go.
Ivy needs to be on that episode and really go hard in the comments.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, this was a great episode for sure, and we'll definitely have to do this again. Thank you guys so much for spending some time
Yes.
with us tonight, Russ and Latoya, for sure. We love you guys.
for having us on.
Thank you guys.
Yes.
Appreciate
Thank you
guys.
so
Love
much,
y'all.
guys. Take care. We'll talk to you soon. We'll do some card breaks in the future once these things come out in just 15, 16, 17 days from now. Take care. Have a great night. Happy birthday. And we'll talk to you
Take care.
soon.
All right.
Peace.
Later, guys.
So that was cool. I do like the pack. There were some really, really cool cards in there. Yeah.
Did
I'm
you know I
intrigued.
had these?
I'm intrigued. I don't know.
I don't think
I
you
can't
knew this.
remember. I can't
No,
remember
because
a lot.
I got these at the Liberty Brawl. And
Oh, nice.
yeah,
Oh, damn! It's
and-
got the King of Violence, Queen of Violence, and the Liberty Brawl mini.
yeah. These are all so Russ gave them to us, and he said we can do with them what we want. You know how Russ always is with us. So I'm like, man, they're so
guy.
cool. I just want to hang on to them for a little while and stare at them.
It'd be cool in a freaking shadow box, you know?
Yeah, but yeah, maybe shadow box them, maybe get some autographs on them, maybe fucking give them to somebody who deserves it. But,
Joe called them the extremes. Good night to the extremes.
Good night to the extremes, man. Hey, it was a great show tonight. Two really awesome fighters coming on, two great guys, Joe Creer and Brandon Bushaw. Thank you so much for your time and best of luck next week, August 21st at Mohegan Sun. We will see you guys there at the weigh-ins. It's going to be a freaking hell of a card, and we like both of those guys, so best of luck to them in their fights. and to Russ and Latoya spending some time and sharing that card break with us, because I didn't know what to expect out of those cards. And I got to tell
neither.
you, man, those are very cool. And now I want some.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
now I
yeah.
want-
Packs are going to be bought in. We're going to get them packs. So
Packs
we're
are
going to have,
going.
yep. We're going to have some breaks. I went from not having any cards and I'm going to have a whole bunch of cards. I can already see it. I can already see
Joey
it now.
Gambino. Look at that. Joey Gambino and Pat Brady and the beautiful Stephanie Hunold. And I always forget to look at who's on the show
On
over on
Instagram?
Instagram.
Yeah.
And Cody Vidal was there saying, "Bring me on."
They've
of
got to
course.
integrate. You know, it's about time, StreamYard, that
Jordan
you
was
guys
there.
figure out in the year of 2026 to add in the Instagram. Like,
Into the
why
into
wouldn't
the-
you? Let's
yeah,
add them
yeah.
in, damn it. Let's go. I
Yeah.
need to see these things. We got to log on separately to see the Instagram comments. Silly.
Okay, because she's my Stephanie.
That's mine. Yep. She's all mine.
Oh, hey, before we
So-
finish up tonight, I do want to say shout out to the Richmond Smoke for letting us host the watch party there. It is a cool place.
Thank you.
We did it
I do like it
outdoors
outside.
in like an outdoor bar area. It was pretty cool. There was bikers pulling up, and it was definitely a good time. So thank you to Richmond Smoke. Thank you to South County Inc. for donating a large gift certificate to our giveaway. Thank you to Carlos over at Rio's Barbershop in Westerly for giving us a free haircut to a lucky person. There was multiple, Tractor Supply here, Bogues Alley. There was a bunch of places that gave gift cards to the giveaway, so that was cool. And of course, all the stuff that Russ had contributed. It was a good time. And and dude, Parker and his wife. Thank you to the Porters for coming out. The Porters. Oh,
Thanks to
real
the
quick
Porters.
story before we wrap up. I want to tell the story because earlier in the night, and I don't know if you saw this, Mike. There was a guy, Parker Porter is sitting on the corner of the bar, and so before they started playing the Freeview, we just put on an old event. So what we did was we put on the last Mohegan Sun event that Parker and Hayes Wilson headlined. Now Parker and Hayes are on the TV beating the shit out of each other, and this guy is sitting there chatting up Parker. Talking about how he did taekwondo and he did boxing. He's like talking. He's like this and that, whatever. How guys are when combat sports are around. They start talking like we've all done it. And then he looks at the TV and he's like, "Is that you on the TV?" And Parker never even told him I'm a fighter or anything. He's just a 260-pound freaking monster of a dude wearing a T-shirt that says "Manager of Violence" on it. And the guy goes, "Wait a second, is that you up there?" And Parker goes, "Yeah, that was my last fight. Tough. That dude's tough, but I got the win." And the guy goes, "You're a professional fighter?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm number 3. I'm number 3 in the world right now for heavyweights and bare knuckle." And the guy's like, "What the fuck?" It was really funny. It was it just
I was just bragging to you about taekwondo.
Not bragging. It was just it was just like a guy talking combat sport, talking fighting with a random guy at the bar.
Doofus.
And then it just so happens that the man at the bar is ranked number 3 in the heavyweight division of the BKFC right now, probably 2 fights away from a title shot.
Oh my
It's fucking
God.
hilarious.
That's
I thought it
funny.
was great.
That is funny.
And the
Wish I
dude was
heard
funny
that.
about it. He was like, "Man, I wish you would have told me." It was definitely funny. Yeah. So, hey, thank you to everybody that came on the show tonight. And thank you for everybody that tuned in. And we had shit tons of comments in the comment section.
Yes.
I'm sorry if we don't get to all of them.
Thanks for
but
the engagement. We appreciate it. Same thing on Instagram, even though we didn't see them all, but we look, we love, we appreciate. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for the love. Share,
Thank you
share,
for the
share.
love.
Guys, if you know somebody who likes combat sports, share this podcast with them. Let them know about bare knuckle. Bring them in here. Share. Let's spread the love, spread the violence,
and get them to follow Russ at Extreme Fans BKFC Fans Page if they don't already, and they're already in the BKFC community. I would be really shocked.
Yep.
But if they're not already following him, get them to follow him, because following him is just like following this show. It's they're all part of the same family. But also give the Fight Don a follow as well. He's doing a lot to help fighters as well. So, you know, he's coming around and contributing a lot himself to the cause, just like us and just like Russ. So give him a follow, and we'll see you next week, because we got BKFC Mohegan Sun coming up, and Mike and I got Army shit to do tomorrow.
Yes, that's right. We've got that. We've got the show. We got the weigh-ins. We got the fights. We got Army shit, and we'll see you next week, because then the week after that is Fenway Park.
Oh man, it's gonna be a good time. Anything else for the people, Mike?
That's all I have for now. Until next week. Peace.